Okay, everyone. Thank you for tuning into my YouTube channel. This is Noah with Save Green here. And today we're going to show you how to effectively connect your Google Home speaker setup. And we'll run it through a little small tutorial that'll help you get it all set up for you. So the first thing you want to do is plug your Google Home speaker and then download the Google Home app for iOS or Android. Then you're going to launch it through the tutorial, and it's all pretty straightforward. Once the phone has connected to the home, it'll play a sound and you'll confirm it. From there, you'll establish a room and connect the home to Wi-Fi. After it's all connected, you'll sign into your Google account, assuming you set up your Google Assistant on your phone. Your voice settings will automatically be imported. Now that is pretty cool. Finally, you'll set the location where the home will be used, link your music services, and run through a quick tutorial on how to use the home. With all that simple stuff out of the way, you're ready to really start using your new Google Home. So if you plan on sharing your Google Home with someone else in the home or in the house, multiple people even, you'll want to add everyone else's account. Why is this important? Because the Google Assistant will be able to differentiate people by their voices, therefore offering personalized results. For example, if I tell my Google Home to add an event to my calendar, it will match my voice to my account and add it only to my personal calendar, not my wife's. It works the same way for her. To add a second or third or fourth, etc., to the existing Google Home, the person who'd like to add it will need to install the Home app on their phone. When they launch it and sign in, it will look for new devices. Since everything is already set up, it should just jump straight into the app's main screen, where you'll need to tap the devices button in the top right corner. From there, find the home you'd like to add to the account and then tap the link to your account button. From there, just follow the prompts and you're ready to go. Now, remembering that Google Home is actually a speaker, you're going to want to set up your tunes. So here's what to do. There's a couple ways to do it. You can cast tunes from your phone, you can play it over Bluetooth, or you can just tell it to play the music you'd like. Now that's pretty cool. But if you took the time to add multiple accounts to your home, like for example, Google Play Music or Pandora, etc., there are a couple things you'll want to take a look at. First, every account can set their own preference for music service, like Google Play, YouTube Music, Spotify. They're all supported, and Pandora, since we mentioned that, though you can only use one at a time. It's pretty weird, but there's nothing you can do about that. To change your music preferences, open the Google Home app and tap the devices button in the top right corner. Find your home, tap the three dots in the top corner of its card, and then select Settings. From there, choose the Music option. You'll see a list of your services as well as other available options. But let's say you have a premium Spotify account and your significant other doesn't. You can actually let him or her use your account by choosing the last option here, which is No Default Provider. This will automatically default all music playing to the other person's settings. That's pretty cool too. Now, to set up your smartphone, aside from the fact that Google Home is a speaker, you can talk to other people using your phone. Google Home is basically a hub of your entire smartphone. If you have other smart devices like the Philips Hue lighting, Nest thermostats, cameras, etc., then you'll want to set those up through your Google Home as well. Even Chromecast and, let's say, a Nexus player or Android TV can be added to your home for easy control using your voice. To set up your smartphone or your smart home, open the Google Home app, slide open the menu on the left side, and choose Home Control. From there, you can add a device by tapping the plus in the bottom corner. Alternatively, you can also customize your rooms by sliding over to the Rooms tab. Just follow the instructions to set it all up, and you hit any if you hit any problems along the way, you can always go back and start from the beginning of this video. It's pretty clear, cut and dry. But your Google Home can also double as a pretty legit speakerphone, and it can do it without even having to touch your actual phone. You can just tell it, call this person or call this place, and it'll just start making the phone call for you. It's pretty cool because if you tell it call dad, it will call your dad, and if your significant other tells it to call dad, it'll call your significant other's dad. It's pretty cool also because you can set it to use an anonymous number using your Google Voice number if you have one, or even your personal phone number. All these things can be set up in the Google Home app under More Settings, then Calls on Speakers. You can also use it in the kitchen if you want to set something up, if you're cooking something, because that's where you can find it mostly useful if you're going to prepare a recipe. So if you're baking something, you can just tell it, set a timer, and tell it how much time you want it to set. You can also get step-by-step instructions without ever having to touch your phone. And that is really another cool thing. So getting recipes is another cool thing about it. You can search for what you want, then tell it to send it to your Google Home, and you can just follow the recipes through there. You can also tell it to buy stuff for you, and it actually will do that. You can use Google Express, but you'll also have to set up your shopping and payment preferences in the Google Home app. And of course, since Google Home is basically just the Google Assistant on a speaker, you can do all the cool stuff that Google Assistant does on your phone, like ask it any questions, get daily briefing, sports news, keep a shopping list, and a lot more. If there's a function that you want that you can't seem to find, you can also set up custom commands using Android and Tasker. It's not the simplest setup, but given the time and patience, you can make it happen. Google Home is also very powerful, and its functionality is expanding every day, so they are getting better at it. And the voice controls is very natural, and the more you use it, the more you'll find out that you can do more stuff with it. So we hope you enjoy your new Google Home, and if you have any questions or any comments, please post them at the bottom of this video, and you can also see some more links at the bottom of the video as far as other things you can attach to your Google Home. Thank you for watching. Again, this is Noah with Save Green here.